Mamel. Good morning, everybody. Well, more like afternoon, but got a few things planned today. First and foremost, I'm going to be headed to Team Lassdan's house and check out the day's hatch. I'm gonna go kind of overlook everything. That dude has his belly sticking out of his shirt. Look at that. I'm gonna check out the day's hatch and kind of overlook everything. He's trying to get his car ready for April's track, but he's missing a ton of things. Given that this is his first build, they don't have time. All of them, they all work all day, every day. They don't have the time to like really sit there and look at and see what's missing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over there, check it out, make a list of everything they need. Even if they have it that I don't see, I'm gonna mark it down so they can check it off and start getting parts for the car so we can get that car ready and the day's car ready for April. Not sure if I'm going to be headed to Sal's house to work on Alan's car. If you guys remember, a lot of videos ago I was working on getting the CRX running, the red one with the B20 swap. He's got a lot of new parts in, and I was supposed to go install them and diagnose the car and get it running. I'm not going Fontana today with 9-4 he's going to be racing driver B. If you guys seen the flyer, my buddy 9-4 One Slow K versus drivers B EG Woodfield sponsored car, and that means I have the weekend free. So if I don't get to Alan's CRX today, I'll take care of it tomorrow. But when I do get back, again, thanks to the day for all the Master Pro parts for the CRV, I'm going to start working on the CRV and getting all those links and bushings installed, and hopefully we can get the car to stop swaying. So off to Lassdan's house. Check out this right. This is the Lassdan team car right here. This is the car that I'm going to be helping them try to dial it, get all the suspension ready, get all the you know, parameters dialed in. And then this car is going to try to make its way back to April's track as well. And then this is the car that I was talking about, in Day's car. And if you guys remember that top mount, I had drilled all the holes out and I just checked them. They all bolt up, so we're good there. So yeah, pretty much what I'm doing today right here, right now, is just overlook all of this and see what he's missing, write it down on the list, and then I'm gonna have them check it off, get all the shit they need, find whatever they have around here that they need for this car so we could get this car buttoned up. I started hearing my voice. I was watching my videos before I got here. Yeah, man, like the more I look at this place, the more I kind of want to clean everything. Today, I know you watch my shit, bro. I'm gonna come here and clean your shit one of these days. Went through everything on the day's car, and here is the list of everything that he needs. It is all written accordingly, so work with the short block first because the manifold's not on, and make sure the short block is fully complete. Then moving on to the cylinder head, and they have most of the stuff, but this is more of a check off list based off what's currently on the car. And you know, if they got it, throw it on, check it off, and then move on to the next one, right? So here's everything for the cylinder head, and then the transmission is pretty much, you know, it's already on the car. Clutch stage 3 is in there, axle shift linkage, and then the only thing that's turbo related on the car is the SPA top mount. So technically I just wrote everything needed for a turbo kit, and Simon kind of showed me around real quick. They got all the intercooler, all of that good jazz, and I think the only thing they need is tap the pan, which is already written right here on the top, and then a wastegate. But other than that, there's the miscellaneous on the bottom, which you can do afterwards. Fuel pump, hoses, all that good jazz, fluid. So the day gets off a little bit later, and Simon will give him the list and kind of, I don't know, I might come back and kind of go through with him and have him ramble through his stuff and make a pile of all the stuff that needs to be installed on the car. So that way, once he has everything, we'll put it on the car. Very promising. Like I said, they have most of the stuff here, just somewhere. And then, you know, once we get everything piled up, we can start working on the car and get that thing ready as well. This one right here, well, it's ready to go. Just got to fix a few minor things. Alignment, and then do a checkup on the tune, and that car should be ready to rock and roll too. Talking to the moon. What's up, guys? What's going on? I know it's dark. I got home earlier, Was watching some videos on YouTube and passed out. Common thing for me. And out in the garage now. It's about 7 o'clock. The day, still at work. We're supposed to be going bowling tonight with the cousins. I mean, they still are. They're barbecued right now. They invited me to come over and hang out before we go bowl. So I'm not 100% sure if I want to skip bowling tonight to help Naday get his shit ready. But then again, the day's off tomorrow, so I can go bowling tonight and then work on the day's car tomorrow. I don't know. But right now, I am going to work on the CRV just because it was part of my schedule today. Got all the parts right here. Not sure what is in these boxes, but we have a ton of them. Front links, rear links, and front bushings. I don't even know if the back has bushings or not, but grab the fronts anyways while I'm doing it. And yeah, I'm getting installing these now. Just want to show you guys these parts real quick, and I'm gonna try to knock this out as soon as I can. It is kind of dark, so I apologize if you guys can't see what I am doing, but I'm gonna show you what you got to take out. I'm gonna take it out, then I'm gonna show you after I put the new ones on. Capiche? Capiche. Car is on jack stands. Very important thing here. Right here we have the end links. This is the sway bar. That is the bushing right there with a bracket on it. Kind of tricky to get these off because you need to get an Allen key on where's it at? Right there. The stud. The Allen key got to go inside. And then you're gonna have to use like a gear wrench 14mm to ratchet off the nut without that stud moving with it. So kind of tricky. I kind of had to jack up the suspension to put my Allen key in place in order to remove that 14mm nut. Take you onto this side real quick since I just did it. Right here, and you can see I use that Allen key. I don't know what the size of it is, but I use that, stuck it in there, use a gear wrench 14mm to ratchet off the 14mm nut. And then what I had to do to kind of massage this guy out of there was take out the bushing and the bracket itself, which give the sway bar some play to wiggle this guy out. Now I don't know like service requirement on how am I supposed to tell these are bad or not, but these definitely have a lot more play than the brand new one. The brand new one is like firm as crap. This one's fairly loose, which ideally I would think it's loose enough to have the sway bar move a lot more than it should. The new one right here, they barely move. Oh, this one doesn't move at all. So I'm hoping that this is the issue to my sway bar bouncing all over the place underneath the car. Install the bushings as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and install all of this, get the front back on the floor. Sway bar bracket is a 12mm, so fairly easy to take off. 2 bolts, and that's that. Driver's side had no tension. Look at this. As soon as I took off the nut, it literally just came right out like nothing. So crossing fingers that this is my issue. Gotta remove the driver's side bushing, and we can install all the new stuff. Just took the car around the block, and the crazy like noise from the sway bar, it's not there anymore. It feels a lot more stabilized up at the front. It doesn't have like the crazy swaying like it did before. Got the car turned around, and about to start doing the rears right now. Jack it up. I might not even take off the wheel because I can access the end links from right here under the car. You can see them right there. But yeah, after I'm finished with this, I'm gonna take it out my street. There's like a nice little hump that causes the sway bar to rattle all crazy every time I leave the block. And yeah, I hope these last two right here is gonna solve the rear. So the front's not there anymore, but you can definitely hear it in the rear. I should have stuck my GoPro on the back for you guys to hear it, because it is on the suction cup. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the noise is coming from the rear. Hopefully when I put the rears on, the noise will go away. We'll go for a drive. I don't think I got any bushings for the rear. I don't even know if the rear has bushings, but I only got bushings for the front. Oh yeah, they got bushings. Oh, you can see the bent ass freaking rods. Look at that, it's just bent. Okay, let's get this done. Got the rear sway all installed, and you can see right here again, it is bent. Not sure how that happened, but all the comments said that the links are a very common thing on the CRV. These have a lot of play, a lot of movement. So did the fronts. The bushings were, I think, like $6, so change these out as well. They're not too bad, but you can see they are shifted, so change those out as well. I didn't change the rears because they didn't look like they were messed up anyways, even though I wasn't certain if they had rear bushings or not. But for the most part, this is all done, so now I can further work on the CRV. If this fixed all my swaying issues, then pretty much the next video or the next thing I'm going to do to this car is smog it and crossing fingers that it'll pass. Everything sounds beautiful in this car. No check engine lights, no weird nothing whatsoever. So it should pass with no problems. And then I'm going to do a full detailed video on this car. I'm going to do the clay bar process, and then I'm going to hit it with the suds box delete, revive, and then suds box sent me some more products. If you guys don't remember, the shadow for all the black trims on the car, the bumper, and then the sealant, the wax sealant after revive, so we can seal the paint to keep that you know, that shininess. Once we square all of that with the CRV, I'm gonna sell it. So right now I'm gonna take it for a drive. I'm gonna go to 7-Eleven, grab an Arizona before I end my night editing videos, see how the car drives, and crossing fingers those links were the problems. I can honestly tell you, the body roll is gone. Like, it's not stupid responsive like last time. It's actually more firm. When I hit the bump, I don't hear that crazy rattling noise in the back anymore. It's still a little bit, but I'm just gonna blame it on the exhaust or something rattling. But I did in fact notice the passenger rear shock is leaking. So that part of the car, that back passenger side, kind of dips a little bit, but the swaying is gone, so that's definitely a plus. It's not all crazy anymore, so that's good. So I drove the car for a couple more miles, right, and I went to go hit this specific bump that I know for sure the sway bar is going to make noise, and it didn't. So sway bar and link, thank you to Naday for hooking those parts up, and that definitely squared up the noise with the CRV. Now I know that one shock is blown, but doesn't really ride that bad. Nonetheless, the CRV is driving a ton better. But I'm gonna close out for tonight. It's like 12 o'clock, and got my Arizonas. I haven't drank this in a long time until Michael bought this for me the other day. Or was it Eric? Somebody. Or maybe it was Carrie. Carrie bought it for me the other day. And I was craving it. So went to 7-Eleven, got my Arizona, got my iPod, got my Pew Pew. And I'm going to close out this video right meow. So if you guys want to stick around and see Naday's turbo build on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also subscribe to Team Lassdan's channel. I'm going to be linking their stuff right in the description below. They are a family-oriented group, and they're about that racing life as well, just like me. So if you guys want to see their other race car as well, stick around, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces. Peace out. I do this so many times, my screen's getting dirty.